Welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. As you can see, we have a few changes. So I've completely changed out my armor set since the last episode, and this has meant I've done a lot of hunts. I've hit the hunter rank cap now, and probably banked a load of XP that's probably going to be added after I've gone over it. But yeah, I've completely changed my armour and even done a few cosmetic pieces in the arms and headpiece, so that I still look the part. Anyway, I'll show you what I've done. So, going over it, we've got artillery, jewels in our gunlands, we've got focus and opener in our rifle here. Our long I'm thinking like longbow? No. Heavy bow gun. Right. We've gone with the Guardian Ebony Odo Garen helm and braces, and then I've changed the appearance of them to match the rest of the outfit, which is the Ajarakan set, so that I still have the diversion skill when I'm playing online. And our skills, our skill gems we've gone with are Furrow, which gives resentment, counter attack, recovery up, and then friendship jewel, which allows my healing to affect nearby allies. So it's a bit of a support-ish build. Bit of a main tank with some healing that can also help others. Equipment skills, we've got part breaker on the legs here, so it's going to be easier to break some monster limbs and that. We've got part breaker. We do have blast resistance there. It's just part of the set. It's kind of a bit of a wasted skill, but it's the only one. Actually, I tell a lie, we do now have Divine Blessing Talisman level 3, so the level 1 version of it here is a bit of a waste as well, because that means that we now exceed the skill cap, and you can't do that, so we hit the cap on Divine Blessing. We're also getting the burst skill, so with burst, when you hit an enemy in quick succession, you get an attack boost. With the Guardian Ebony Odo Garen set bonus, so our Ajarakan one just makes me more likely to be targeted by the monster, only really helpful online. The Ebony though, the Odo Garen, makes burst last longer, and it's just better. So basically, if we hit them with our burst fire from the gun lance, or if we just shoot them a lot with the bow gun, we'll trigger an attack boost, and then we'll be hitting harder. We've also got a bit of earplugs in there, as well as more burst. So, got quite a good thing here. The thing that's left to do is our weaponry, actually. So I'm finally going to try these Artian weapons, I think. So I'm going to try crafting one. And I do actually have some attack infusion discs that I'm going to try out. And the last one I've only got an affinity one, so we'll just have to make do. And we're going to go basically 2 attacks and an affinity, and we're going to forge that.
I'm ready to work.
And we'll get an Artian Cannon 2. Lovely. Now, we're not going to equip that yet. Then we're going to go and we're going to equip
a few ancient mysteries.
Now, bowgun, I think we'll try for attack, not attack, for fire as well. So we've got fire, attack, and we've got infinity there, and then we need a device. Oh, I don't actually have fire at the moment. I might hold off on this then, because I'd like them to match. Then we can get like fire bonus, like skills and things, and it'd affect both of them. I could make like a blast one. I thought I had enough with I thought I had enough fire pieces, but oh well. But we'll try this out. So we're going to change equipment. We're going to remove these decorations. And we've got our new gun lance, which looks really, really derpy. But it does come with a bunch of skill gems here that we can put in. So it has a bunch of level 2 ones. Now what we probably want to do straight off is to put artillery 2, massively increasing our shelling. Now I would like... So firstly we'll see what we've got at the 2 size gems. Under attack, we've got different attack types here. Increase level until build up and build charged attacks. I mean, you can charge your shells, but I don't do that. I just burst them. Ballistics extends the range in which ammo and arrows have max power. I don't think that affects us. Like when it says ammo in things, it means like when you're literally loading ammo in, as in like with bow guns and arrows, not shells. It doesn't count that. It's very weird with how it counts these things. We could go with guard level 2, or we could just go straight up attack and go fire attack. Like what would Iron Wall give us? Decreases impacts and reduces stamina depletion. Impact of attacks can be quite big. That could be quite a big thing, but then there's the one that I'm really actually wanting. I'm actually very tempted to just put artillery, and then we've got somewhere here, yeah, shield, that gives guard up. So that allows us to block unblockable attacks. We'll put that in. I wish I had a level 2 version of it, but I do not. And then I want... Now we could put more artillery on, but since we are using a fire weapon, it's probably better to just put the fire attack bonus onto it, because that's probably more beneficial than artillery, than one more on artillery. It's better to probably have 2 into fire attack, since both would benefit us. And we'll just have to fight more tempered monsters to get that bowgun leveled up. In the meantime, what we can now do is we can reinforce our Artian weapon.
Okay, let's crack a few ancient
Can be reinforced up to 5 times. Consume materials to accumulate points and increase the weapon's reinforcement level. This will grant random bonuses that will improve the weapon's performance. Obtain materials that can be used for reinforcement by dismantling Artian weapons or smelting auric calcite and other ore at the smelting foundry in Azuz. Okay. We've got a bit, so we can get started here. We need 600 points to get it to get it leveled up there. Right. And yeah, that does it. Let's reinforce. We'll get 5 random bonuses. And we get what did we get? Elemental boost, 2 affinity boosts, and an attack boost. I have looked into these a bit as well. I've found out that the final, if you want to put into elements, because you would look at these and you'd think, well, what's the benefit of getting a normal version? Because what you can actually do is we could, for example, go into we were talking about a bowgun. I could put a fire, a water, and randomly a thunder in here. This would give me, if you can see on the right, it's not very well shown because obviously there's loads of information there, but there's no element. Whereas if I was to take this water one out and put another fire one in, Actually, it's not really... Bowgun's probably not a good example because it doesn't show it on the actual first tab. But here, we can see it gets flaming ammo. Take that away, you get nothing. So... also what's interesting is even if you do have, like, all matching... In fact, I think I do have all matching thunder, so I could do all thunder. You'll notice we do get thunder, but it's not particularly like... I mean, having all thunder just increases capacity, it doesn't actually increase the level. And all the default ammo types with level 2, which... It does mean that it's not like good at a specific ammo type, and bad at others, but it's not great at anything either. It's just kind of an all-rounder, nothing special. But then you don't get many other ammo types either. Granted, this doesn't bother me much because I don't typically use ammo types, but something to consider there. The thing is, you'd look at this and you go, well, okay, so thunder, it's on 293 attack. If I actually go away from that, granted this is an attack infusion, so it does increase attack, but I go to, say, water attack, and maybe I go to fire attack infusion, I'm still at 293 attack, but I lose that ammo type. And the same will be the case with the gun lance. Like, I would have lost the fire element that got added to it. But the bonus of doing this, I've found out, is it means that you cannot roll elemental boost when you reinforce them, so you will always get attack and infinity boosts if you're wanting to do that. So it'll have slightly higher attack and crit chance if you go for normal. It matters more so with gun lance though, because with gun lance the element changes the shelling type. So shelling types apparently based on the element, and ice and fire or null element, so either no element, so elemental less, fire or ice all have normal shelling. I think thunder and dragon have long. I forget poison, paralysis, sleep. I know blast has wide. But yeah, things to consider when making these. Anyway, I went with fire because I like normal shelling and setting things on fire. So we're going with that. We can now... Oh, we already have. We've got all of our equipment set.
Come back anytime.
We've got the derpiest looking weapon I've ever seen. As good as it might be and as cool as it is to make these, I think probably looking for a weapon that's maybe on this tree that looks more suitable, or hoping they bring like skins for the weapons as well. Because at the moment, yeah, these are kind of a bit not great. And it looks like we've more or less filled in all the level 6 stuff now. But yeah, anyway, we've got pretty much everything sorted. We're definitely ready for whatever Olivia's going to throw at us. Where is she? Over here.
Good timing. Fabius just returned. And not by coincidence, I'm beginning...
Fabius is here? I wonder if he was able to draw any conclusions from that frenzy sample.
That seems likely, but we still haven't heard the details ourselves. Let's get everyone together.
Right, strategy meeting with Fabius.
I apologize for my late return. It seems you all have had your hands full during my absence. Allow me to give my report first.
Did you find anything in that sample from the Wounded Hollow?
Yes. There is no mistaking it. That Nursilla carried a pure strain of frenzy virus. Seeing as this topic is a focus of my research, I intend to assist with this investigation personally.
And it must be dire indeed. Allow me to share what we've learned next. so it's probably better you see it for yourself.
Of course. Lead the way.
Right. Let's roll.
So that serves as a sort of energy network stemming from the Dragon Torch.
That's right. And as you saw on the way here, those energy surges show no sign of slowing.
Perhaps it bears a relation, but essentially all of the East has been experiencing sustained inclemencies.
Then you suspect some sort of link between those anomalies and the Dragon Torch.
Energy spilling out of it, same as here, same as the whole damn region. That explains your weather.
You don't think there isn't a chance that Xochitl was actually keeping the system in balance?
Relax, there's no chance of that. What we're seeing now is clearly a reaction. To what? Who knows?
I see. That's a tidy pile of mysteries set before us. But our job here remains the same. All right. I'll begin my search for traces of Gore Magala. You all return to work, but be ready to act.
Intensifying energy eruptions, paired with weather anomalies across the region, and now a Gore Magala? Complicated issues, but the professor trusts in us, so let's do our part.
Agreed. Should probably start by visiting each base camp. See where we stand.
Good thinking. I leave the destination to you then.
Right. Really expected. Okay, so head to base camps of these places. Okay, so is it going to give me like a new quest in each one, maybe? And a Gore Magala. No idea what it is, but I'm sure I'll find out. Oh, that's something as well. I changed Palico equipment, nearly forgot. We've got Rathalos gear now. I've killed a Rathalos. Yay! Right. Windward Plains, Scarlet Forest and Oil Well. I guess we'll start at the beginning.
Is this area still experiencing weather anomalies like the others?
Right.
Let's survey the area. Unless there were some quests you wanted to prioritize? Understood. Let's commence.
Okay. Let's see if we get an opportunity to use all this new gear.
It must be a struggle for the people here to go about their daily lives.
25 minutes left on our meal.
True. We should go check up on the village.
Where is everyone?
Right. I'm guessing they're all holed up.
It's Zisai and Sato. Let's go talk to them.
Greetings. Didn't expect to see you here, especially now.
That's just it. We were concerned about the village.
Are those Doshagama tracks you were looking at?
That is right. I would ask you to listen to what I have to say. Please, come inside.
Then Doshagama have come to the village again?
Don't worry. Everyone was evacuated, so no one came to harm.
I'm relieved to hear it. But judging by the look of things, that isn't the whole story here.
Indeed. We have never experienced the Sand Tide for so long. We were redoubling our patrols as a result, and we sighted a Rey Dau on a plateau not far out.
Given the circumstances, I'm guessing it was pretty riled up.
You grasp its nature well. Just so. Even from afar, its fury was clear to see.
It was terrifying. So, we evacuated the village before anything happened.
Smart. It's likely that Oshagama were driven out of their own territory and came here.
Which means that until the Rey Dau is dealt with, the village will remain in danger.
Right. We should get going ASAP.
I am grateful. We will continue to watch this area to ensure no one was left behind.
We'll be all right here. But you be careful out there.
Right, so we might be fighting a Rey Dau.
The plateau that he spoke of is over that way.
All right, let's have a look.
Okay. We're slaying a Rey Dau. We've got the kit for it. So no complaints from me. Should be a good test to see if this new gun lance is any good. Right. Where are we? What are we looking at? Still 100 meters out. Looks like it's right on top of the cliff here.
It's close.
I feel it too. He's enraged to the point Sato and Isai could tell from afar. Let's be careful. Target spotted. Excessive agitation confirmed. Rey Dau hunt authorized. Let's make it safe for the villagers to return home.
Understood.
I thought I was gonna flip. Yeah, it did flip away. Hey! Ow. Oh, it hurts. It's like a truck, as you'd expect. Ow.
Excellent use of the terrain!
Ah, damn. As good as a skill as earplugs is to have, it requires so much in the way of like you need like 5 levels of it before it's any good. Not what I wanted to do, because it got the wrong thing open. There we go. Didn't do the burst for some reason then when it pressed the button, but oh well. Okay, it's definitely doing the damage, I'll get that much. It really is. Big attack, and we've got him. Down he goes. I don't know if this counts as like damaging the tail, but I'm going to assume it does. I mean, we have got a bit of heartbreak, haven't we? So it should do something, theoretically. Right. Ooh. Oh no, he's after me. I had better run. I'll run over here. Careful. But it wasn't. Potion. definitely weakening. I feel like each time I'm hitting him now, yeah, it's sending him. Yeah, it's making his legs a bit floppy every time I hit him now. So I don't think he's having the greatest time of it. Oh, it's having a fight. Did that say Vine Trap effective? Oh, hello. You got yourself stuck. Bump on the head. Don't know what he's saying that, but whatever. Right. Heading to where this Kuma trees thing has just destroyed my sodding tent. Right, let's see if we can finish him.
The lightning has them amped up. Might be able to use them.
They'll come down eventually. Two.
This'll freshen you up quick.
Right. Not long to go. We should be done when we get to here.
Mind if I hop on?
I'll not use both because then I have to put them back into that slot in my item bar from the tent and so on. So we'll just go from here. Ooh. Yeah, I think he's nearly dead. As you would expect him to be after that. Like, not only did I fly backwards, you did shit back. good when his ultimate move just literally cannot affect me. Oh, we've actually been got. Honestly, it's the little jabs that get me more than the big attacks. Well, I guess our mount just didn't reply to me. Pistol, but whatever. Okay. There's rage, there's a lightning effect on these as well, don't forget that. And he's gone.
Hopefully this will keep any further monsters from being driven towards the village.
Right.
Let's head back and report.
I would say that the new gunman's is pretty good. Right. And the new arm is definitely keeping me protected. I really wasn't feeling the damage too much there. And I think there's a couple of times where I would have died. Oh, we got a gem. And our skill gems. Thunder attack, punishing draw. And if you're using a thundering longsword, might be for you, but not for me. That should increase our hunter rank cap. And I think given the amount of quests I've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if we're probably close to hitting the cap again after this. I would expect to go up at least a few levels.
On behalf of my people, I thank you for this kindness. We are truly grateful.
We can't take all the credit. It was your swift action that led your people to safety.
Well, we learned it from you.
Yes, that we must better understand the monsters we share this land with, and to prepare ourselves.
Quite right. Perhaps that is the shape of harmony as best we can attain it.
Still, the long fallow now gives way to a sand tide unabating. Is it some ill omen?
Our friends are investigating the cause now, but I'm afraid we still don't fully understand it.
I see. The storm has always given way to new life. Perhaps we have come to take that for granted. I will continue to be vigilant here.
Me too. Please, you all go and do what you must.
Yes. You need not worry about us here.
Thank you. And take care.
Right. Well, I'm saying that, of course. You know, oh yeah, don't worry, we'll go and get our hunter rank up now. But no, we won't, with two of us to do. Right. So we'll head out to the next camp. It seems. Right, in the meantime though, here at base camp,
Howdy.
I've not talked to this guy in
I'll
ages.
have more ready for next time.
There we go, some rations.
You keeping stocked? Take your time and browse.
Is there anything that we're kind of needing more of? Not particularly. Power bombs, we've got plenty, dung bombs. Oh, I was going to say we'll check on the ship, but he would be stood here, wouldn't he? The guy who runs the ship and supplies it for that. Right. Oh well. Right, well, next time then, we'll see about doing a quest in one of the other areas. I'm guessing what it is. I'm guessing it will be, that. We'll do Scarlet Forest next. Here's my theory. We're going to go to each one, and we're going to fight the kind of, what's the apex predator of each area. That's the name of it, isn't it?
What are all the what-what's doing there? Has something happened?
Right. So we talked to Sassafil when we want to start. And yeah. Like I said, we'll probably be fighting all the apex predators. And it's probably going to unlock those as enemies that can now appear in the open world. Just on the regular at this point. So we'll now have access to all the big monsters that will provide the rank 7 materials for, well, yeah, the related armors and weapons on them on the various trees. So we'll be able to get higher quality armor and weapons from now on, I'm betting, once we've done these quests. Which almost makes me a bit annoyed that I've just got all my gear laid out, but we needed to do it and get level 6 stuff anyway. My gear were outdated, I'd have probably died versus the Rey Dau a few times then. So now we'll course through this and then we can start looking at either rank 7. We can either look at rank 7 gear, or we can look at maybe even preparing, like, just getting ready for rank 8. Maybe we skip it because I've got a nice set put together here. We'll see. For now though, thank you very much for watching. This has been Monster Hunter Wilds, and I'll see you next time, where it looks like we're going to be helping the Woodwoods and killing what I'm assuming is it called a Doa?
Yep.
We can ask here, can't we?
Got something in mind?
Oof Duna. That's what it's called. The apex predator here, because I'm going to say I remember the armor set for it, so I can just look up its name by looking up the armor. Looks like the Rey Dau's got stuff here now. And it's got Thunderous Roar
What are we making today?
as a skill. Right, let's see what it is. Moderately extends activation time of the latent power, which increases affinity and reduces stamina depletion when certain conditions are met. I think those I think if I remember from the previous one, those conditions are you have a status affliction. I think. I don't know. I'd have to look it up to be sure. That's what I remember it as being. Increases attack when afflicted with ailments. Resuscitate. Huh. So does this have 2 group sets? Like Rey Dau's voltage and... oh yeah, you can go to a second page. There you go, resuscitate. Oh, well. So you can actually get 2 group sets out of it. Maybe that's what was happening when I was initially looking at these down here and I kept saying, why does it keep showing this other stuff? And yeah, it's because it's got a second bonus on the next page along. Even though it could definitely fit it there underneath the first one, there's enough room. I don't know why they've done that, but whatever. Right. So Rey Dau, even though my gear is upgraded to the max that it can be, the Rey Dau's defense is still higher than mine. So unlocked that now, it comes with latent. So it's all about latent power, stamina surge, max might, that sort of thing. But it seems to be a big thing with latent power. And yeah, if you go with the full set, it's latent power, max might, stamina, divine blessing, stun resistance, stamina surge. So keep your stamina high, that gives you an attack boost, you take less damage now and then with divine blessing, you're more immune to stun, and you've got this latent power that when it activates you'll go into like Super Saiyan mode. Right. as opposed to this, which is more about which looks like a hell of a thing, but yeah, all about peak performance, staying in top shape, better mobility in water and that, and your tools. I think that reduces cooldown times on tools. It does, which is somewhat useful, but not so useful that it's worth doing a whole armor set on. And that gives inspiration. This gives inspiration. Resuscitate. Increase attack when afflicted with ailments. Okay. I would say then, so none of the skills on these are particularly like, oh my god, that's amazing. It's like, protective veil might be somewhat useful, but mainly not that useful. Not better than what I've got. Yeah, I think I'll be sticking with what I've got. It's less defense and resistances, but just because something's rarity 7 doesn't mean it's better. It's better if its skills match with yours, and Monstrum's always been a bit like that. Right, that's going to do it though for now. I mean, you never know, we might craft some of these to make some cool cosmetic stuff. I'm actually planning, I think, on doing the, not that one, yeah, I like the helmet on this. I actually really like it. And like the mega hair. That flows all the way back. Which you'd be able to see better, we'd be able to see better if I didn't have my, what's it? If I had my bowgun or something, or my weapon were drawn. It's got like, it's got right long flowing hair and things, and looks really cool. So I think maybe we go with that. That just adds feathers to your hair, that one. But I might literally make that, and it requires a gem of all things, for God's sake. But yeah, I might literally craft myself that just so I can wear it as a cosmetic, because it kind of matches the rest of the outfit. I think it matches better than the actual, where is it? A Jarkin thing here. Like, the Jarkin stuff's not bad, but it makes my hair look like it's made of wood. You know, it's like, yeah, I don't like it replacing my hair like that. I don't like it when it does that if it actually does a good job. That just looks weird. I honestly think that the Una Duo, whatever it was, does a better job. This thing that I've currently got as a cosmetic does a better job of it. But that would look amazing. Right. I'm assuming that's what we're going to be fighting next. Anyway, I hope to see you in the next episode, where we'll be doing that. I'll see you then.